Hey, sixth graders, we're starting a new unit today. So yesterday you should have completed the math test redo, and I'll be working on putting those in the grade book and updating those grades today. If you have any questions on them, let me know. But we're looking at a new unit. So the first two lessons we're combining. So lesson 1 is interpreting division of a fraction by a whole number, and then lesson 2 is the reverse of that. So interpreting division of a whole number by a fraction. Okay? So we worked a lot with percents and rates last unit, and so now we're looking at more fractions and the combination of that with whole numbers. So it says 3/4 of a gallon of batter is poured equally into 2 bowls. And we want to find out how many gallons of batter are in each bowl. So maybe it's obvious to you how we need to do it. Don't mind my dog. He is just playing with a new toy. So we're going to take 3/4 divided by 2. So to find out how much goes in each bowl. Okay. So to do that process, we're actually going to make a little diagram here. So we have 3/4, but you might notice that there's actually 6 shaded in boxes, and that's because 3/4 is equal to 6/8, and 6/8 is what can be divided into 2. So we can divide each into 3, or each into 2. So we have 3 here and 3 here. So it's 3/4 divided by 2 equals half of 3/4 because of the way that division works with fractions. So you would have 2/1, and I can actually write it here and show you too. So 3/4 divided by 2/1, and that's probably going to be backwards, but you'll get the idea. Okay, and then just give me a second. So then we take 3/4. It's actually going to be times the reverse of our other number. Okay, so 3/4 would actually be over there. It doesn't matter a whole lot now that it's multiplication, not division. So then you just multiply it. So you take 3 times 1, and then you have 4 times 2 is 8. So we have 3/8 of each, 3/8 of a gallon of batter in each bowl. And so we can see that here by dividing our 8 pieces, 6 shaded. So to divide the 6 shaded ones in half to have 3. Okay? Excuse me. So next we have 3/4 of a pan of lasagna shared equally by 6 friends. What fraction of the pan will each friend get? So once again, we divided it out here, and there's going to be 24 spaces because 4 times 6 is going to be 24. So to give us that common denominator to talk in fraction terms, so we have 24 spaces, and take 6 times 3, 18 of them are going to be shaded. So 3/4 divided by 6 equals 16 of 3/4, or that should be 1/6 of 3/4, or 1/6 times 3/4, which equals 3/24, or 1/8 of the pan. So each friend gets 1/8 of the pan. All right, so go ahead and you're going to work on this one on your own. So we have Molly. She has 9 cups of flour. And if that's 3/4 of the amount she needs to make bread, how many cups does she need? So you're looking to take 9 divided by 3/4, because now we're looking at whole number divided by a fraction. Okay, just do your best and we'll work through it when you're ready. So hit pause, and then when you're ready, hit play. Again, I apologize for my dog. So we have 9 divided by 3/4, or 9 is 3/4 of what? Okay, so again, we have 3/4 represented by the little graph here, or the tape diagram, excuse me. So each block is worth 3, because 9 divided by 3, or 3 times 3 equals 9. So we're taking 9 divided by 3/4. So 3, 6, 9. So if this block is going to be worth 3 also, how much do we have total? 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 3 is 9, plus 3 is 12. So how many cups, the amount of cups total she needs is 12 cups. Okay? Look at another one. Again, feel free to work on this on your own, and then hit play when you're ready to see the answer. So we have Margot, she freezes 8 cups of strawberries. This is 2/3 of the total strawberries she picked. How many cups did she pick? So we take 8 divided by 2/3, or 8 is 2/3 of what? So each unit or block in the tape diagram is represented by 4, because 8 divided by 2 is 4. So 4, 8, 12. So 4 times 3 is 12, or 8 divided by 2/3 is 12. So that's it for your lesson today. Edmodo questions for lessons 1 and 2. If you have questions, let me know. If you're still confused on something, let me know. So we did fractions divided by whole numbers and the flip of whole numbers divided by fractions. Make sure you read each question carefully and each answer option carefully also. Have a great Wednesday.